Good morning, students. Welcome back to 8th standard science class. Now, I will start with a new lesson, Changes Around Us, Unit 5. Let us start with the introduction. Changes. What does mean by changes? It means to make a difference in the state or condition of a substance. That is known as changes. And the changes are classified into two types. In previous class, you already learned about it. The types of changes are first one, physical change, and second one, chemical change. Physical change. It affects only the form of chemical substance but not its chemical composition. That is known as physical change. Some of the example for physical changes is folding a paper, drying wet cloth, bending of iron rod or that. Next one is chemical change. When a substance combine with another one substance to form a new substance is known as chemical change. Some of the examples for chemical changes: burning of paper, digestion of food, turning of milk into curd. In our chapter, we will detailedly discuss about chemical changes. Chemical changes is a permanent change and it is a irreversible change. That means it cannot be changed back again. Only new products are formed from this. That is known as chemical changes. And the chemical changes is otherwise called as chemical reaction. That means one or more substance, that is known as reactants, which undergo a reaction to form a new substance, that is known as products. So reactants or react to form a new substance, that is known as product, is known as chemical reaction. And some conditions are required for chemical reactions. There are physical contact, solution of reactants, electricity, heat, light and catalyst. These are the conditions. If the chemical reaction takes place, it needs these conditions. Let us learn elaborately about the condition of chemical reactions with examples. First one, chemical reaction based on physical contact. These changes are happen due to chemical reaction by contact in physical state. For example, if dry woods contact with fire, what will happen? The chemical reaction takes place, that is, the wood burn with the help of oxygen to form carbon dioxide and gives out smoke, and finally it converts into coal. So that is, the wood is a physically contact with the fire. And another one well-known example is, if we rub the matchstick on one side of the matchbox, what will happen? Yes, the chemical reaction takes place to form heat, light and smoke. From the above reactions, we conclude that the chemical reaction takes place only when in contact with each other. That is, the chemical reactions are takes place based on the physical contact. Second one is chemical reaction based on solution of reactants. When we mix two substances, that is reactant, in solution form, the chemical reaction takes place to form a new substance known as product. For example, to take a small amount of solid silver nitrate and sodium chloride in a test tube. If we mix both in solid state, the chemical reaction will not take place. But if we mix the silver nitrate and sodium chloride in water, that is in solution form, the chemical reaction takes place. That is, the silver nitrate react with sodium chloride to form silver chloride as a white precipitate. It produces a white precipitate and the new product will form, that is a silver chloride. From the above reactions, we infer that some chemical reactions are processed only in solution form, not in solid form. And third one, chemical reactions based on electricity. Electricity, which is very essential for our living. We use electricity for cooking, lighting, grinding and watching TV and charging mobiles, laptops, computers and etc. By using the electricity, many chemical reactions are done which are industrially very important. In industries, they are using that electricity, they made many chemical reactions. For example, in concentrated solution of sodium chloride, that is known as brine, the concentrated solution of sodium chloride, we pass the electricity in this solution to produce chlorine and hydrogen gas along with sodium hydroxide. From this reactions, if we pass the electricity to get the chlorine substance, there is a new product to form this. From the above reactions, we infer that some chemical reactions processed by the passage of electricity. And fourth one, chemical reactions based on heat. You know, food is very important for our survival and also many other living beings. When enough heating is given, some chemical reaction takes place to convert the raw food, that is uncooked food items, into cooked ones. So, heat is very important in cooking, and in industries also heat is very important for the chemical reactions. For example, to take a small amount of lead nitrate in a dry test tube and heat it over the flame, what will happen? You will hear the cracking sound and the evolution of reddish brown colored gas. That is, the silver nitrate react with, the lead nitrate react with heat and it undergo the chemical reactions to produce nitrogen dioxide gas. This gas is responsible for the cracking sound and reddish brown gases evolve from this. Hence, some of the chemical reactions can be achieved by the supply of heat. So, these reactions are called thermochemical reactions or thermolysis. Thermo means heat. The chemical reactions which undergo in the presence of heat. So, it is known as thermochemical reactions or thermolysis. And next one is chemical reaction based on light. What is the natural source of light? Sun is the natural source of light. And sunlight is very important for all living beings in the world, mainly for plants. Why sunlight is very important for plants? Because plants produce their own food, that is starch, only with the help of sunlight by the process is known as, what is the name of the process? Photosynthesis. Yes, the photosynthesis process, the plants produce their own food with the help of sunlight. Students, I hope you are already well known about photosynthesis. That means the plant produce starch with the help of carbon dioxide and water and in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. That is a green pigment present in leaves and during the process of photosynthesis, plant liberate oxygen gas. This chemical reaction takes place by the presence of light. So, it is also called as photochemical reaction. Photo means light. So, the photosynthesis is a chemical reaction which takes place with the presence of sunlight. So, it is otherwise called as photochemical reaction. And next one is chemical reaction based on catalyst. What is meant by catalyst? In industries, some chemical substances are used to alter the speed of chemical reaction. That substance is known as catalyst. And you well known about that idli batter prepared by your parents, that is mother, turn it into sour taste after the few hours. How the idli batter turn into sour taste? What will happen? Yes, the chemical reaction that is known as fermentation takes place in this idli batter, and with the help of yeast or bacteria. So, the yeast or bacteria is act as a catalyst in the reaction of chemical reaction of fermentation. Like in industries, the metallic iron is used as a catalyst in the manufacture of ammonia in Haber process. So, lot of substance is used as a catalyst in this manufacture of substances, that is in chemical reactions. That means the speed of certain reaction is influenced by catalyst, and such reaction is known as catalytic reactions. And these are the conditions for the chemical reactions, that is physical contacts, solution of reactants, electricity, heat, light and catalyst. Students, I hope you understood about today's classes, that is changes around us, physical change, chemical change and conditions necessary for chemical reactions, that is physical contact, solution of reactants, electricity, heat, light and catalyst. In upcoming class, we will learn about effects of chemical reactions such as biological effects and environmental effects, and production of heat, light and sound during that chemical reaction, and evaluation of gases changing color and state during that chemical reactions. Thank you, students.